So there are multiple methods to use Claude. Number one is we just go to web and we start doing the chat, but that is a very limited experience. We have very limited capabilities. Then Claude also provides us an app. On the app, we can also use Claude Chat, Claude Cowork, and Claude Code. Claude Code is the premium product where we have the maximum functionality, where we can use it at its maximum powers. But we are also not using Claude app. We will be using VS Code. Why? Claude is a flagship model. We are paying higher for you to use a Claude, and we don't want to lock ourselves into a particular vendor. We want to use Claude. We also want to use Codex from OpenAI. We also want to use any Chinese model sometime. So that's why in VS Code, we can use all of these models at the same time. So we will be using VS Code particularly for all of these tutorials. Now let me tell you how this whole process works. In VS Code, we install an extension just like we install extension in a browser. In Chrome, we install multiple extension. Similarly, in VS Code, we can install Claude extension, we can install Codex extension, and we can interact with it. How that extension is working, it is not running the model locally. It is just using the command line interface CLI of Claude. It is interacting with their API on the cloud. So how to install it, how to install VS Code, and how to run it, we will directly go to that part. Number one, you can just go to Chrome and here just type VS Code for Mac or Windows. The process is very simple. If I go to download and I click on the download button, it will give me a DMG file. And as any standard software, I just have to place this file. I just have to double click on this file, and after that I can drag it into my application folder. After that you can just open it. So we will start from that part. If you have any problem in downloading and installing it, you can just go to YouTube and see how to install VS Code, and then you can continue it. I hope it will be easier. Now we have the VS Code. In VS Code, there is one particular thing, like we are not giving Claude permission of our complete computer. We will just create a particular folder and we will give access of that folder to Claude. So let me just close my folder for now, and then I can show you how to give access of that particular folder to Claude. So for example, if I close a session and I open the VS Code again, so this is the interface that you will get. From here, I can create a new folder and open that folder. In my scenario, I have created this Claude Workspace where I am managing all of my agents, skills, and all of that. I will just click on this folder and open it. In your case, you can just create a new folder and open it. Once this folder is open, we have all of the things. We have all the files, all the programs here. We need to install the Claude Code. So you will go here, click on extension button, and from here just search Claude Code. You will find this extension. Click on install button. I have this uninstall button. You will see install button. Same is the case for Codex. So we will be running both models in parallel. Mainly how we usually use it, we use Claude for high level planning, for strategy, and for developing project requirement documents, or for overall strategy building. And when we have to do some implementation or we have to generate some images, we go to Codex, and both agents are working in the parallel. You can install Codex, you can install Claude Code, we can also install Kimi or some other models if you want to use them. Once it is installed, you will see it here. Let me just close it in case you don't see it here. We are not using Claude Code here on the right side in extension mode. We will be using it here directly. For that, just go to view, and in view, click on open view. Here we can search for Claude Code sidebar, not in the terminal. We will be using it in sidebar. Click on that, and here we have the Claude Code view full. Here I can see all of the history, different sessions, what I am doing, what I have done so far, and all of these sessions are staying locally on my local PC. And on this web version, I have also some sessions. So if you are using Claude Code app or web, let's go to local. And in local, we have all of these sessions. If I click on new session, this open a new window here. I can see all the files. In your scenario, as we don't have any file, we will just skip this. If you are logging it first time, you will see a sign up or sign in button. If you click on that, it will give you 3-4 options. By default, the main option is continue with Claude subscription. Usually people have Claude plan, the $20 plan or the $100 plan. So you can just click on continue with the Claude subscription, and it will open your browser, you will authenticate it, and after that we can start the session. On the right side we have the Codex, and similarly as we integrated Claude, we can integrate Codex as well. In Codex also it will ask you to sign in, it will open the browser, you will authenticate it, and next we can start using it. So both the Claude and the Codex are working in our terminal, and as I open a particular folder, so both of these LLMs can access my that particular folder, and if there is any file in that folder, it can interact with that. So you just need to install the extension and everything else will work automatically. We don't need to install all of these packages because extension handle all of these things automatically nowadays. Initially the process was a little bit complex and you have to run multiple things. Now it is easier. So in this scenario, as it don't have access of my complete MacBook, so that is a safety feature that we are ensuring that we are not giving access of everything to our AI. The folder that we select in VS Code, Claude Code can access only those things. And if it has to access anything outside that, when you are running it, so it will ask for permission. So in this particular folder, we will be having some files. We will be having a brain, claude.md. Claude.md will be our brain that will specify what to do, where to go. In A scenario, go to this. In B scenario, go to this. In C scenario, go to this. These are the universal laws. So it is basically overall summary or overall plan of how the Claude will be operating, what will be the tone, what will be the layout. It need to over engineer, or either you need a simple solution, simple English, all of those things we will be managing in that Claude MD. Then we can make subfolders, agents, scales, and all of those things that we will be discussing in our next video. Now we have Claude Code, we have Codex. For different things we will be using Claude Code. For some other things we will be using Codex. Claude is mainly used for strategy and Codex is mainly used for implementation or generating the code or generating the images. So yeah, that's it for this video. Let's meet in the next video. Thank you.